So this last month, I set out on a quest, an epic journey, an adventure with a promise of glory and fame. Glory that can only be described as an average viewer count of 3 and a follower count of 20. My name is Scar, and this is what I learned after streaming for 1 month on Twitch.tv. Now I just want to start out by saying that everything I say in this video is things that I personally learned and experienced throughout the month of streaming. So there might be some things on here that a lot of you already knew before you started. But I still think there's a lot of new streamers out there that could benefit through some of the things I'm gonna say in this video. I've been streaming on and off since 2014. Now when I say on and off, I do not mean that lightly. What would happen is I would usually start streaming for about 2 weeks or so, then I would ditch harder than Mitch Jones for a couple of months, if not years. This could be because of various things like getting demotivated or just not feeling like streaming. But in September of 2018, I decided to start making music. So like most people on the internet, I went out there trying to make a name for myself. I tried doing this through various social medias like Instagram, Reddit and Twitter, but on all these platforms I felt like I wasn't getting a connection with the audience I was trying to reach. I also noticed that when I would start making music, I would usually start for a little bit, leave, then watch some YouTube videos and come back afterwards in sort of a continuous cycle. This made it so that my workflow would be all over the place and I wouldn't get much if anything done. So naturally, I tried thinking of ways that I could solve these problems, and Twitch popped into my head. My idea was that if I would start streaming, I would eventually be able to build up a fan base and I would be forced to sit there and create music. So that's how I got here. Somewhere along the way I also watched a lot of Twitch advice videos that said to start your fan base on YouTube first. So I searched to see if someone had done a video like this before, and the closest thing I found was a video by this guy. When you first start off, it's not how you think. Now I'm gonna ask you a question here. What do you think of when someone tells you to picture Twitch chat? I'm waiting. That's right. You think of an annoying yet lovable community in your channel that is there to have fun and troll you. Well, you can basically throw that image out of your head, because when you first start, your chat is going to be more than the H1C1 category. Wait, what the fuck? People still play this game? If you're expecting the chat to spam PogChamp when you do something cool, or to spam Pepega when you go full retard, I'm sorry to tell you, young Jimmy, it's not gonna happen. At most, this is probably the reaction you're gonna get.
Yeah, I think so too. Hug behind on the left.
Going into streaming, you're probably thinking about playing a popular game that you enjoy. Well, remember what I said about H1C1 being a dead game? Yeah, you're probably better off playing that. You see, to get noticed on Twitch is one of the worst things about the platform. Twitch has designed their website to favor the top dogs, meaning that when you pick a category you want to watch, it shows the top streamers first. This makes it so when you want to stream a bigger game, you're probably going to start out at the bottom of the list. This right here is footage of me trying to get to the bottom of the Fortnite section. There's literally so many people streaming the game that it took me almost 5 minutes to get to the bottom of the page. Now granted, this is the most streamed game on the platform, but you can just imagine trying to get noticed when there's so many people eating out of the same cookie jar. Hold up. Scar from the future here. Since recording this audio, Twitch has rolled out this new feature on the front page of their site that's meant to showcase smaller streamers. That's their words, not mine. And I've yet to see how this actually impacts smaller streamers quite yet. But for me, right now, it doesn't even show up on the front page, so yeah. One thing that I learned fast when I started streaming is that your energy projects a lot into the quality of the stream. I mean, just look at streamers like Tim the Tatman or Tyler1 that are usually high energy, high entertainment value streamers. Now I'm generally a person that suffers from having really low energy, and whenever I would stream on a day where this was the case, I would feel like my stream was a straight up copy of a Crip stream. So the best way I found to solve this problem was to have a cup of coffee right before or during your stream. This helps a lot with getting your energy up, and I also noticed that when I would drink a cup of something hot, like a tea or a coffee, that my brain relaxes a lot more and it's easier to focus on the game and the stream. So for my last point, I want to say that streaming is something that can be extremely fun and exciting some days, but it can also be insanely boring and tedious other days. A lot of people expect that after a couple of streams that they're gonna have an active community and that they're on their way to becoming the biggest streamer. But the truth is that you can't expect going into streaming that you're gonna be the next Soda Poppin' or Greek. You gotta set your expectations where they belong, and that's way down at the bottom. But I still believe after all I've said in this video that you should go out there and do it. It's a great way to stay dedicated to whatever you're doing on stream, whether it be gaming, making music, painting, or socializing. And just the feeling of being able to talk to a chat is awesome. For me, I think most smaller streamers should look at it like a bonus. You should enjoy what you're doing on stream, and whenever someone joins your chat and starts interacting with you, or you get a follow or a subscriber or a donation, that's your bonus. And at the end of the day, you never know, you could be the next big time streamer down the road. I mean, who am I to say? Now, I want to end this video with this clip from XQC where I think he puts it beautifully.
You know, if in life you always show up, right? And you get a participation ticket every day, and what you do, at some point, you'll hit the juice, right? Even if you show up and you don't get it 100 times in a row, maybe at some point you'll get it, right? But if you have no names in the hat, how can you expect to be drawn from the hat? You can't. Every day you gotta put your name in it. At some point it goes juicer mode. You just gotta believe. Gotta believe in yourself and what you do.